So here we are, managed to get the moon into the field of view. I'm going to probably just, as this isn't being driven by a motor, just pull this up a little bit to allow it time to run through. 500 frames is probably a bit ambitious, maybe about 100. You can see how quickly that's disappearing off out of field of view, because obviously the Earth's rotation is moving it, but it's still long enough to capture a reasonably pleasant image of the moon. I'm going to stop it there because it's going to flow off anyway. But all I've done is just put the webcam here down the tube in place of the eyepiece, and then cable from that goes into the laptop, and that SharpCap software that's in use there. And I've roughly kind of aligned it to the pole. It's not spot on because I'm having to use both of these focusing knobs here to move it. As you can see, that's moving out of field of view there now. It's literally, well, it's going across the field pretty quickly. You can see the penine region there. So when it goes, I just literally move that rod back up and it resets it. So if you're doing this kind of work, you don't have a motor, of which this telescope can take a motor as well as these things. So if you've got a motor, you can track a bit better than that. It's never going to be spot on for brilliant astrophotography, but you can also see as well how quickly that's moving out of field of view due to the rotation of the Earth, and that's not really a very high magnification webcam I'm using either. So let's push it back up. There we are. We can obviously go to different parts of the moon if we want to. So I mean, if nothing else, it's handy just to show kids what the moon at close quarters looks like. And a telescope like this will easily show the moons of Jupiter and the belts as well. In fact, Jupiter's rising just over there as we speak, and Venus actually, if you can see it, just over there. So quite a night. My laptop's just gone quiet on me because it's not plumbed in to the power. So I just wanted to share that with you, really, to show what kind of work you can do with a beginner's telescope. And this is a 6-inch Newtonian. I actually really quite like that view there, so I'm going to quickly capture that. I'm not going to go for 500 frames, I'm going to go for 250. Get my fingers out of the way of the camera, and it's shooting. I don't know whether I'm going to get it all. Yeah, just about. So I've got that. So I'm going to leave that to wander out of field of view now. But that's how we do it. So I mean, without any expensive kit, this telescope was about £100. I can actually do them about that price actually. I'll have to double check, but it's on astroscience.co.uk. 6-inch Newtonian with a reflector, with a refracting telescope as well. You can still do similar kind of work. I mean, this is a bigger telescope, so it's going to be more suited to more remoter things, some galaxies, some nebulae. But again, for that size, I mean, it's still regarded as a small telescope in astronomical circles. So anyway, I hope you've found this informative, and by all means take a look at astroscience.co.uk for more information. Thank you.